Hey guys, Osa here and welcome back to my channel. So I have 5 useful tips that I would like to share with you before you go get your hair braided. Okay, so tip number 1 is to make sure that you're going to your braider with your hair washed, blow dried, and lightly flat ironed. A lot of times, most beauticians or most hair braiders don't know how to deal with natural hair, and they have a tendency to just rip your hair out as they're combing. So when your hair is lightly pressed, the comb just glides right through, making it a more enjoyable experience for you and for the braider. So number 2, ask your hair braider not to braid your hair too tight. It doesn't matter where it is on your head. It's unnecessary. They don't need to braid your hair tight and have your scalp bleeding, okay? Especially in the front. You don't want to develop traction alopecia. I always just say, please, make the front a lot larger than you normally would. And that has helped on the amount of hair I used to lose from braiding my hair too tight. Number 3, do not allow them to use edge control on your scalp and on your edges. Since I've stopped doing this, I noticed a lot more hair growth in my protective styles, and that's because my follicles are no longer clogged, okay? So I especially don't allow them to use it on my edges because I'm using minoxidil to grow my edges back from the traction alopecia that I was developing from the braids. And the last point I want to make about the edge control, it really isn't necessary to braid hair with edge control, but I do get it. Some of the hair braiders are braiding for long periods of the day, and your hands do get sore from the braiding process, and the edge control just helps to minimize that. So I do understand why they need to do it. I prefer just getting my hair braided without the edge control. So number 4, your braids are complete, your hair is finished, but you have those little flyaways sticking out of the braids, and they are getting ready to grab some scissors to cut those away. I no longer let them do that anymore. I find that they're cutting in a haphazard manner, and a lot of the times they wind up cutting your own hair. So you have, when you're taking down your braids, you're seeing a lot of your own hair coming out in the process because the blades were actually nicking your hair in the process, and then you have uneven hair at the end. And number 5, and I think this is the most important one, it took me a long time to figure this out, but this was what was causing a lot of my breakage in the back of my hair. At the end, when they go to dip your hair in hot water, only allow them to dip the tips of the synthetic hair in the hot water. Don't allow them to bring that bucket all the way up and get your actual hair in there, because that's going to damage your hair in the process. Once I stopped allowing them to do that, most of my thinning, most of my see-through hair that was happening was because of that hot water process. So I no longer allow them to do that, and my hair has been flourishing ever since. Alright guys, and that ends today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, you can show me that by giving me a thumbs up on today's video, and you can subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in my next one. When it comes to your hair type, you should always foresee beauty. Okay, look at you making it to the end of the video. So if you are interested, I have some other links right here that you can click on to see what I do here on this channel. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give me a like, a comment, and a subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.